You look up at the stone beast blocking the sun. You are a ghost here. You must climb the wall or die rotting in the mud. You watch them walk over you like paving stones. You are invisible to them. Being ignored is not peaceful, it is a slow and silent death. Your stomach twists tighter than a wet hangman's noose. Hunger is not a feeling. It is a fuel that burns a hole right through your ribs. You try to enter the gate and feel steel. You are not welcome here. A spear to the chest is nature's way of saying stay down. You land in the dirt where the vermin live. You are lower than rats. Even the rodents have a warmer bed than you do tonight. You hide behind the pillar and open your ears. Words are weapons in court. Information is the only dagger that can cut through a nobleman's armor. You dive for the velvet box before it falls. It is not just luggage. Dropping this box would cost you your head before sunset tonight. You follow the finger to the wooden door of fate. It is not a privy. It is the portal to a life you would kill to taste. You reach out a shaking hand to the cold iron. Your heart hammers hard. Opening this door is the difference between starvation and absolute salvation. You step into the darkness where the royal flies buzz. The king sits on wood. The throne is just a box where a man dumps his rot. You look at the white linen waiting on the table. It is a surrender flag. You pick it up or you walk out to die in the gutter. The smell punches you harder than a closed fist. Breathing is a struggle here. One gag now will sever your neck faster than a sharp axe. You grab the fabric until your knuckles turn white. Softness is a lie here. This cloth is the chain that binds your soul to his dirty work. You kneel down in the shadow of the king's robe. Service is your humiliation. You wipe away his filth to scrub away your own poverty forever. You lift the metal bowl for the doctor's eyes. Inspection is a crucial game. The contents of this dish decide the fate of the entire kingdom. You feel his hand pat your head like a dog. You are a pet. Being owned by the king is better than being free and starving. You walk out of the chamber and watch them gasp. The air has shifted. You smell like shit, but they smell the sweet scent of power. You scrub the brown stains into your tunic hard. The mark remains visible. Dirt on your hands is the only ticket that buys respect in court. You open your palm to catch the heavy gold coin. Money washes you clean. A full purse is the only soap that can scrub a conscience. You smile as the black fly lands on your nose. You are the king's favorite. You eat the filth so you never have to eat scraps again. You move faster through the cycle of kneel and wipe. Repetition builds an empire. Every wipe adds another layer of brick to your castle of lies. You wash your skin until the red blood shows. The stink lingers deep. No amount of water can drown the sins you commit every single day. You stand still while he talks from the wooden throne. Words flow like water. He spills his secrets because he thinks you are too dumb to understand. You lean in close to hear the poison he spits. Truth is dangerous. Knowing who he hates puts a loaded gun right in your dirty hands. You block the path with an arm of pure steel. Access is denied. Stopping a duke makes you stronger than any general on the battlefield. You wear the velvet cape and hold your rag high. Filth is royalty now. The shit on that cloth is worth more than the crown itself. You feel the weight of the bribe slide into place. Silence is expensive. Selling access to the king's ear buys you a lifetime of luxury. You whisper the lie while he is weak and straining. Timing is everything. A man on a toilet will believe anything to make the pain stop. You watch the duke kneel to receive his shiny prize. Justice is blind. You pulled the strings and turned a traitor into a hero today. You catch the bag and count your blood money. Corruption pays well. You have sold your soul, but at least you got a good price for it. You stack the coins while your eyes burn with fatigue. Wealth brings no sleep. The richer you get, the heavier the target on your back becomes. You walk past the fear that bows down to you. Respect is fake. They do not bow to you. They bow to the secrets you keep. You ignore the shadows where the blades are waiting. Envy is sharp. You have climbed so high that the fall will surely break every bone. You chew the meat slowly and try to swallow. Food tastes like ash. Paranoia has turned every meal into a game of Russian roulette. You stare at the red dots on the white linen. Death has arrived. Blood in the stool means your reign is ending faster than his life. You hide the evidence deep in your velvet pocket. Panic sets in. If they find out he is dying, wolves will eat you alive tonight.
It is well.
You point the doctor to the bowl that is clean. You lied to survive. Deceiving the medics buys you one more day of breathing this air. You spray the sweet mist over your trembling body. Fear smells sour. No amount of roses can cover the stench of a rotting kingdom. You push the plate away as the food morphs. Your mind is breaking. When you look at a feast, all you see is the end result. You fight off the hands that grab at your clothes. Desperation stinks. They know the end is coming, and they want to steal your lifeboat. You slam the oak door to shut out the world. Isolation is safety. You lock yourself in a prison to keep the vultures from your flesh. You hold up the man who used to be a god. Weight is real. He is just a sack of bones pulling you down to hell. You look down at the crooked crown on his head. Power is fragile. The king of the world is now just a baby in a box. You scribble the secrets into your little black book. Ink is insurance. These names are the only shield you have left against the coming storm. You swing the pot hard at the spy's prying head. Defense is dirty. You must spill blood to protect the shit that made you rich. You stare at the glass until your face starts to crack. You are monstrous. The soul you sold is never coming back to your empty eyes. You slide every bolt home with a loud metal click. Fear locks you in. Steel bars cannot stop the fate that is coming for your throat. You guide his weak hand to sign the final paper. A signature kills. You steal the last scrap of power before his heart stops beating. You watch the blade fall through the glass of the window. Justice is swift. That chopping sound is the future waiting for your own neck. You lie awake while the pendulum swings in the dark. Time runs out. Every tick is a hammer nailing shut the coffin of your career. You watch the king crumple like a rag on the floor. Strings are cut. The anchor of your life has just sunk to the bottom. You get shoved aside by the swarms of greedy hands. Loyalty is dead. They step over the body to grab whatever gold is left behind. You try to step back in, but the spears form an X. Access is gone. The doors that were open are now walled shut forever. You stand alone and let the velvet box hit the stone. It is over. The tool of your trade is now just trash on the floor. You listen to the bell tolling for the dead king. Sound is final. That ringing is not for him. It is for the end of you. You look at the new face that wears the gold crown. Youth has no mercy. He sees a useless old man standing in his new palace. You feel the guards drag your feet across the floor. Dignity is gone. You are being thrown out like the trash you used to carry. You watch your black book turn into ash in the fire. History burns. Your leverage is going up in smoke right before your weeping eyes. You fly through the air and land face first in muck. Gravity wins. You started in the dirt and you have returned to the dirt. You sit in the rain and stare at your shaking hands. Water is cold. The velvet is gone, but the shit stains will never wash out. You wait in the spot as your beard turns to gray. Time is a curse. You are a living monument to a life wasted on greed. You hold out your cup to the people walking past. Pride is starved. The hands that held the king's secrets now beg for a copper coin. You watch the wheels stop in front of your dirty face. Cycles repeat. The sound of horses brings a ghost from your past to haunt you. You see the young boy step out into the cold mud. He is you. Looking at him is like looking into a mirror from hell. You watch his eyes glow as he looks at the wall. Hope is a trap. He sees a palace, but you know it is a tomb. You zoom in on the white cloth gripped in his hand. The trap is set. That clean linen is the shroud that will wrap his soul. You open your mouth to scream at the foolish child. Voice is gone. You cannot save him because you could not even save yourself. You watch him walk through you like you are just mist. You are a ghost. He steps over your warning to march straight into his doom. You look down at the puddle that ripples in the rain. The king laughs. The dead man is gone, but the joke is still on you. You fade into the dark as the toilet flushes. The cycle is done. Another life goes down the drain to feed the sewer below.